do pyenv install -l. This gives all the Python versions available to be installed from the cool stackless and PyPy and Anaconda to the normal ones here. In the 13 series, the free-threaded No-Gil versions appear under these .t. Let's install that one. This puts it into the global collections of Python I have on my system. So I've actually got my head out of the way. I've made two directories, one called Gil, one called No-Gil. And if I go into Gil, pyenv local 3.13.7. That sets the version of Python in the Gil directory to the traditional global interpreter lock version of Python. If I now go into the No-Gil directory, I do the same, but I add a T, and that gives me the version with the free-threaded No-Gil version. What I'm going to do is we're going to have time. I'm going to make time. We're going to make a CPU heavy task. So 10 to the power of 7, 10 million. And then we're just going to waste some time adding something to it. And then return total. So that's gonna pretend to be busy. Cache the time. Do the thing using a single thread. Using a single thread is now minus, call it end. End minus start. So, well, that's single. Okay. All right, so now, slightly threaded version. The CPU task we're going to keep exactly the same. We're going to go start, time equals time, and then we're going to go So now we're going to run it 4 times. So what's happening here is that when we go for thread in threads, thread start, it will actually launch the thread and start running this in parallel with the main thread. So it'll go for thread in thread start, it'll start thread with that. Then we'll go around again, start thread with that, go around a third time, thread with that, and then a fourth time, thread with that. Then we don't want to end the program before the thread's complete. So what we do is we go and join up with the thread, and it'll just join up with the first one, and then if that finishes, when that finishes, it will join up the second one, the third one, fourth one, and they might finish in different orders, but it doesn't matter. But all we're doing is ensuring synchronization, that all the threads have wrapped up before we get to call the end time, and then we end. Let's just make it more obvious. So if you remember, we have the GIL and no-GIL directories. So we go into the GIL directory. Single thread was 1.2 seconds, a bit faster this time. And then .9. And then the no-GIL version. We're actually 3 seconds faster in the non-GIL version because it has done a lot more in parallel than the GIL version. Cool, hey? The future is coming. And the future has no GIL. Maybe. Thanks for watching. Sorry for the lack of streamer skill, moving my head around, get my head in the way of everything, but, you know, Gen X, millennial type. Have a great time. Give me some comments. Tell me what else you want to cover in Python. Let me know. I'm on X under Prozeth. Have a nice day.